For more on this, I want to bring in Jeff Mason. He's a White House correspondent for Reuters. Jeff, nice to see you again. What does President Trump's decision mean for both the World Health Organization and the U.S.?
Well, it's multifaceted, this decision. I would start by saying it's not a big surprise. The president signaled several weeks ago that the U.S. might pull out. He did stop or put it at what he called at the time a temporary hold on U.S. funding for the organization. And now he's saying we're out. In terms of what it means broadly, I mean, it means for the World Health Organization that it's losing a lot of money, and that will be a major hit. Now, China has stepped up in the meantime since the president first threatened to pull funding and say that it would be giving more money to the organization. That will also increase its influence, which is exactly the thing that President Trump has been objecting to and did object to today. So it will mean that the United States won't have a voice in the WHO. It is also a way, obviously, for the president to punish an organization that he thinks has been unfairly preferential to China and less so to the United States.
Welcome all my fans and my friends. If there's any enemy, also you're welcome. Now we want to hear your take on President Trump termination of the funds to the WHO. For me, I think it's a good decision because, as you all know, that the WHO is so attached to China. And why is it that China have 1.3 or 1.4 billion people and was only giving 40 million to the World Health Organization? I don't see this makes sense. You know, they should be giving more. When the US is giving over 400 million, it doesn't make sense. They need to step up to the table, especially they are the one that brings in this coronavirus thing. They need to step up to the table. So my take is that I support the president 100%. But everyone to their own. You have your own opinion. I have mine. I support the president behind this decision. Now I want you to listen to this clip from CBSN.
President Trump says the U.S. is terminating its relationship with the World Health Organization. Natalie Brand has the latest.
President Trump announced the U.S. is pulling out of the World Health Organization.
We will be today terminating our relationship with the World Health Organization and redirecting those funds to other worldwide and deserving urgent global public health needs.
The change comes as the U.S. death toll from the coronavirus surpassed 100,000 this week. He blames the organization for its response to the pandemic and accuses them of favoring China.
China has total control over the World Health Organization, despite only paying $40 million per year compared to what the United States has been paying, which is approximately $450 million a year.
The president says the administration will take steps to sanction China in response to the country's new security law that threatens Hong Kong's long-standing independence.
The United States will also take necessary steps to sanction PRC and Hong Kong officials directly or indirectly involved in eroding Hong Kong's autonomy and just, if you take a look, absolutely smothering Hong Kong's freedom.
The president announced the U.S. will no longer give Hong Kong the favorable trade relationship the island has always enjoyed.
China has replaced its promised formula of one country, two systems with one country, one system. Therefore, I am directing my administration to begin the process of eliminating policy exemptions that give Hong Kong different and special treatment.
The State Department will also be issuing a travel advisory for Americans in Hong Kong, warning that they may be subject to increased danger and surveillance by Chinese authorities. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
Well, I must say there's so many people that are not a supporter of Donald Trump. But I must say that I give him a lot of support and respect. A country like America needs a strong president to stand up to a place like China. Look at what China did in the South China Sea. They need a president. Maybe if it was Obama in presidency at this time, they would set up a no-fly zone in the South China Sea already, and no one could able to use the South China Sea unless they report to China. So thank God that it's President Trump that decides, well, guess what? No matter what, if we even have to go to war to go through the South China Sea, that's where it stands. You need somebody to stand up to them. If you allow them to take over the South China Sea, they're going to take over the East China Sea. They're going to take over the Pacific Ocean. They're going to take over the Caribbean Sea. And before you know it, guess what? You have to stand up to these people. They are evil. They are the dragon. And so, thanks to Mr. President to stand up. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.